Man, I'm gonna die. I died. Alright, so now we have nothing. We gotta go back in there and find our corpse and get our stuff. I can't believe I died. I haven't died in this game in so long. I mean, at least we can just, like, run right there. That was, like, the last room, too. Killed by a little frickin' eyeball guy. Alright, so we just went and got our gravestone. You get a gravestone that looks like a little Atlas diamond thing, just like the guys that you meet in the space station, the fallen travelers. You know, you go to their planet and get their gravestone to get some goodies. And you get all your stuff back, unless you're on permadeath. Like, I'm not playing on permadeath. This is a fun playthrough. So I did maybe 7 or 8 more of these derelict freighters, looking for one that provides S-class upgrades or a bunch of modules or something like that. I couldn't find a decent one to share, so I didn't even bother showing you. And then from there on, I just started the new expedition. Like, the new expedition dropped like the day after this whole debacle occurred. So the following is just, you know, how I prepare for an expedition, because they do let you take stuff with you, and you can really make your play a lot easier if you take the right stuff. So here's that. What's the good word, folks? I'm on my main save here because I foolishly entered the expedition with our pirate save without illustrating the point I was trying to make by doing it in the first place. So I'm going to show you how I prepare for an expedition. Because you're allowed to take some stuff with you into the expedition. You can take a good pile of upgrades and materials with you. And you're going to wonder, oh, what do you think I'm going to need? I'm going to show you what you're going to need if we can get far enough away from the space station here to call in the anomaly. In the expedition, after you put this stuff in your expedition gear, once you get to the anomaly within the expedition, you'll be able to claim it, along with your current multi-tool that you're using in the save and your current ship. I don't think you can bring in your Corvette. I haven't tried. Maybe we'll try that in the expedition later, and if it works, I'll let you know. But as I was saying, once you get to the anomaly, you'll be able to pull everything that you brought with you out. And the most important stuff you're going to want to take with you is things for money and nanites. So go through your inventories and see if you got some stuff that you can part with that's going to be worth a lot of money. And if you built a nanite farm like we did, then you should have several stacks of runaway mold to take with you. Here we go. Yeah, you can jetpack off the top of your Corvette, fly all the way back here. Back here is the expedition interface. So when you enter, you go select equipment, and see it's going to give you a number of technology slots and a number of cargo slots. So we are going to want to take some scanner modules so that you can make money scanning animals within the expedition. You're going to want to probably take some pulse engine modules so that your ship doesn't fly like a shopping cart. Maybe some hyperdrive boosts. What else? I don't have any in here, but I would take some backpack boosts too, some backpack mods so that you could fly further. And then if you have some extra ship cargo enhancements, it's worth taking those too. But I am going to take probably 7 or 8 stacks of these. I mean, I have a big stack of tainted metal there, so I would just take that, but you might not have tainted metal. This is just an illustration anyways, but like things like these artifacts that you get, those sell for a decent amount of money. You can take those with you. What else do we got here that's valuable? Fusion accelerant is very valuable. I have a bunch from frigate missions, and I don't use it for anything, but I'm going to have 30 million space bucks right here, and then a boatload of nanites. And you're going to want them nanites because, as I was saying, you can pull your former ship and multi-tool into the expedition with you, but it costs nanites. Or you can claim a new ship or a multi-tool from your expedition rewards if you happen to have those piled up. The expedition is like a new instance, so even if you've claimed things out of your expedition rewards in the save that you're using, they will be available again in the expedition. And then after you're done with the expedition, you'll be able to bring them out. And say you want to make a copy of the Iron Vulture, you could buy the Iron Vulture in the expedition, go back to your main save before you finish the expedition. It's got to be before you finish. You can go between your main and your expedition save. You bring it in there, pay the nanites to copy it. Now you have that ship in that save. You could take it to the space station, you could scrap it out for one of the parts for the cockpit, wings, or the tail, and then go back into the expedition, claim another one, bring it back in your main save, and do that so that you have the parts. The Iron Vulture is the only reward ship that we got that you could actually part out and add other hauler parts to. And there are some really cool combinations, so I suggest doing it. It's totally worth it. That might be something they patched out. We didn't get to do it in the last expedition because we were on one planet the whole time. We never even got to hit the anomaly in the expedition. But you should be able to pull out, make multiple copies of your ships if you want. The, what is it? That Starborn Runner has a photonics core in it. It's the only ship that has a photonics core. You could bring that out, scrap it for the, or not scrap it, but just pull the photonics core out of it and do that several times so you have another engine component for all your current ships. But I digress. So okay, so we got stuff for money, we got stuff for nanites. Probably going to want some things that are going to be useful to you, like let's take some warp hypercores. You're going to need those most likely. Some uranium to power your boosters, that's always good. Maybe some chromatic metal. Do I have chromatic metal in here? I don't think I have it in there. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm not actually doing the expedition on this save anyways. I'm just showing you what to do here. Anything that you think would be useful, but most importantly, money and nanites. That's what you're going to need the most. You can run around on planets and collect a bunch of salvage data. If you want to take that, salvage data is really good to have because you're going to need to research some things. And in a pinch, you can sell it for money. Although, if you're taking enough stuff, you should be all right. And then later on, when I get to copying ships for ship parts, I will show you how to do that too. But have a good time. This expedition so far, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's pretty involved. It's not just a shopping list like the past ones have been. So yeah, have a good time. I'll see you in the expedition.